So how long have you been here at 714 Main Street at the Main Street Barbershop?
About 26 years. Probably close to 27.
Mm-hmm. And how have you seen Barboursville and Main Street change in that time? What's for the better?
Well, I think the city now is more, they do an awful lot for this, residents of Barboursville, especially with the money they have from the mall. I remember one of my customers that was on the city council before the mall came, and he talked about how poor Barboursville was. I remember Donna from Commerce, he said that I think it was a trash truck that had a flat tire, and they had to go out and empty parking meters to try and get enough money to fix the flat.
Tell me about the services that you provide here.
I provide haircuts for men, women, and children.
You're from around this area, right? You were born and raised in Campbell County?
Campbell County, out on Blue Sulphur.
What made you decide to get into being a barber?
Well, actually, how it happened, my husband went to Barber College, and he said, "Why don't you go with me?" And so that's how I got started, and then I liked it and stayed with it. It was just a lot of fun. I like people.
What year did you start cutting hair?
I went to Barber College in 71, graduated 72.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you get your first shop?
To have my own shop, wow, it's been about 30 years ago. Well, it's a little over 30.
Mm-hmm.
I bought Carl Black had a barber shop, and I bought the shop from Carl. It was called Clay's Barber Shop. It was around the street, around the corner. And then I moved down here and opened up here, But it's always been a good little town. I always liked Barboursville. I went to high school here.
What are the benefits to having a business, being a small business owner here in the village of Barboursville?
Main thing is the people. Barboursville people are all good people. You don't have a lot of problems, and especially since I've been here all these years, it's more like visiting with friends. Right. The main thing about the barbershop is the fact that you're meeting a lot of people, and my grandson sort of summed it up because he came over and spent time with me, and he said, "Mama says you have all kinds of friends coming in." I said, "That's the good part of it."
Yeah.
He said, "You get to talk with all your friends."
Yeah, you do build good relationships in a business like this, I'm sure.
Yeah, and you watch kids grow up. There's some little fellas that I used to cut their hair on the booster seat, and now they're coming in, with their kids, and that's...
What do you do when you're not here?
Play a little bit of music. We like to go to the nursing homes, and my husband plays the lead guitar, and have a lot of good friends, and we all get together, and we play some music and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun, and the older people really love it. Yeah, I got a daughter, three grandkids, 3 grandsons, and
So I'm sure there's some kind of barber code of confidentiality, but I'm sure you hear a lot of good stories when you're in here throughout the day, right?
Oh yes. What it was, one guy was wanting me to, he was wanting to set up cameras and do a reality show. This was before all the big reality shows hit. And I told him, I said, "Man," because he said, "Man, everything goes on at the barber shop." I said, "Oh yeah." You have a lot of stuff happening. people coming and going.
Like that taxi cab confession show where they
Yeah.
shut people out.
Yeah, it is. You do, but that's just part of it.